Live from Milan 2023 here in Milan Fintech Summit 2023 at Allianz MiCo. In this moment, we are in our column dedicated to the unicorn tales in order to talk about the unicorn stories in the fintech industry. In this moment, we are together with Alessandro Saldutti, who is head of Italy at Scalable Capital. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
So, Alessandro, today we want to talk about the story of Scalable Capital and how is become a unicorn in the fintech industry. What does it mean for you as a company, and what and how is changing the market in which you are moving? So, the investment market.
So the story of Scalable, it was born in 2014 from three founders, all three coming from Goldman Sachs. What was the issue? People were going to them and say, hey, you work in investment banking, you know a lot about finance. What should I do with my money? And they didn't have an answer, okay? Because banks were charging really high cost because consultants were not independent. And so they didn't have anything really good to recommend their friends and their family. So they said, okay, let's quit our job at Goldman and let's build something that people love to use on ourselves. And that's how Scalable was born, yeah.
So the accessibility and democratization for the finance services, it's very interesting because in the time we are living, it's so important to better understand the technological value of this kind of solutions. But according to you, and in a constantly changing and evolving world, what are the challenges and opportunities in the investment market that you can see now for people, companies, institutions at the European level?
I mean, really, the biggest challenge I think we face in Italy and on European level as well, it's the financial diseducation. People still, just imagine in Italy, over $1 trillion, 1,000 billions is in cash accounts being eroded by inflation. You know, with inflation at 6-7%, in 10 years you have lost half of your money if you keep it in the cash account. But people believe, you know, houses, they are the most safe investments ever. Not true. It's enough to look at history, enough to look at academic studies. People believe, I leave it in the cash accounts, it's the best choice that I can have. But it's not true. It's really, really important that people start thinking about investing and building something that can make the value of their money being kept through time and allow them to have a safe pension and retirement when they go eventually, you know, stop working.
And so what are the best advices that you can give to the people in order to start or to embrace this new culture of investment?
I mean, there is a lot of information right now, and it's, I think a lot of people believe that investing is something super complicated, that you need to have a degree at Bocconi or having worked at Goldman Sachs in order to start investing. But the way in which you can find really high quality content on YouTube, even on Instagram, it's skyrocketing, and there is really good level financial advice. Or you can go into pages like the Scalable Capital website. We make available a lot of ways in which you can start, you know. So what is an investment, what is inflation, what is a stock, what is the difference with a bond, what is an ETF. So making people start investing in a simple way and in a educated way, this is truly, truly important. But now the information, it's all over. Even what we are doing right now, you know, you can start calling it financial education.
Yeah. And look into the future instead, in terms maybe of new skills or new trends to follow. For example, you mentioned ETF, that is a trend in the investment market that is growing. What could be the next steps, the next trends, the next skills that you feel good in order to continue to grow and improve this education?
I think the biggest one, which is going to revolutionize the Italian investment space, it's so-called savings plan in ETFs, or piani di accumulo in ETF. Why? Because it means that you tell a platform like Scalable, or there are even others, where you say, I want you automatically to invest 100 euros, 200 euros, 300, whatever amount each month. So let's say I receive my salary on the first of the month. I want on the second of the month the platform to automatically take the money from my account and invest them into the ETF, so that the market goes up, I invest. The market is down, I invest. And this is the best way to make your investment grow
Continuous
through
way to
time.
invest, so-
Exactly. You know, there is Warren Buffett who says the most important skill for an investor is not intellect, but is temperament, being calm. Market goes up, I invest. Market goes down, I invest. And with savings plan in ETFs, pack in ETF to say it in Italian, this is the best way in which you do in 3 clicks, set up this plan, and everything is done for you. You just enjoy after 10 years looking
It's
at the
easy
account
and,
and
continuous,
implement.
It's okay. Yes, okay.
Exactly.
So this is the secret.
It takes away the emotional part, because if I need to decide every month how much to invest, should I not invest, should I take away a little bit of money, or now there is inflation, or there is whatever, Brexit, or there are
But
the
at the moment, there are a lot of risks in terms of investment.
Matteo, there is this way of saying markets climb a wall of worry. I've been in this business now for 5 years, and every single year there was this sentence: now it's really risky. At the beginning was because now it's Brexit, or now it's North Korea, there are bombs, we are in World War III.
There is always a risk.
There-
Is and the risk.
There is always a risk, and just when we look at the risk by looking backwards, we say, no, Brexit, it wasn't that big of a problem, or no, North Korea, it wasn't that big of a problem. All the time we are focused on risk, and we don't imagine with COVID. You know, with COVID, people were
Absolutely.
saying, this is absolutely the wrong
It's
moment to
impossible
invest.
to-
You know,
Yeah.
but if you look in the past 10 years, the stock market has done 500%, 400%, but still people focus on the short-term volatility and not on the long-term
And so, in
growth.
this sense, the ETF could be a solution. We can say a safer solution to continue to invest.
The ETF, look, I don't need to choose a broadly diversified ETF, such as those in the MSCI World or even the S&P 500.
Okay.
I don't care about which sector I need to invest. I don't need to care about finding the next Amazon or the next Tesla, because I have it already there. I don't care if maybe the housing market goes down, but the tech market goes up, because I have all of them inside. So it's a really simple, cost-effective, transparent way in which I can invest and just enjoy, the benefits of
Okay, so thank you for
compounding,
your
of course.
advice and for being with us with these tips and tricks to
Yeah,
invest. Thank you.
of course. Thank you. Thanks a lot.